All right, so today's topic is going to be how to save money on your foundation slash padding. All right, so one way is what I did was got 4 loads in here. All right, and instead of just letting the truckers just drop the aggregate down, that's called 4-inch road rock. Instead of just dropping it down, and then you got to hire a backhoe again to come and pick it up and move it where you want it, or go back into the foundation and then try to spread it out. What we did, one way to save money is from the very onset, get the trucks to put it with inside of the markers. I'll show you the markers in a minute. If you can't see them now, it's where we got a surveyor again, like we talked about on our last video. We got a surveyor to come ahead and put down the markers of exactly where the house is going to be. Now that cost me about $750 to again not establish the boundary markers, i.e. the slash of the land, but establish exactly where the building is going to go, the diameter, length, width, height kind of thing. And then now, so we got again the trucks to pour in the aggregate within those markers, right? So what the Beluza is doing then is spreading it out all at once, all right? All at once, and creating a padding for where the house is going to go. So you're saving money on not letting the truckers drop it down, and then the backhoe got to come and move it again. But instead, it was put there at the within the where the house is going to fit from the very onset. A second way it's going to save you money is this ground was pretty rocky, all right? And so therefore, instead of, and we had an excellent backhoe and excavator guy who's been very helpful. I must give credit to him, a friend of mine, Jimmy Carter, almost like President Jimmy Carter. But he's as smart as him actually, and he did me a lot of good free consulting, which was very nice of him. Instead of, because usually what we do is we dig out the footing. You get a backhoe and stuff to dig out the footing, dig a trench, put down your steel work, pour it with cement, and then create a casing of 3 or 4 block heights around for the trench and stuff. But doing it this way, because this ground is very rocky, it has its pluses and minuses. But because it was pretty rocky, instead of my excavator guy, so you had to use an excavator that's much more heavy duty and more expensive than a backhoe. And again, it's used for where you have rocky foundations. He said instead of doing all the work of hiring an excavator to dredge down and create a trench, to create a trench on a rocky ground, why not go ahead and create a padding, And that is like you see I'm doing there right now. They are, we've got the 4 loads again to put within the markers, and the backhoe guy is smoothing it out, right? So when we go to do the trench for the footing of the pad, whether you can just make a pad to put your shipping container on, or because there's a lot of different ways to set down your shipping container, right? We could use cement pairs, or we can do a padding, a full slab, and this type of foundation also fits for a regular cement block construction or regular home, So again, how they're doing that is, like I said, he put the stuff in, and then he's going to dig a trench around that padding then, which is much easier, much easier than at that point, much easier to dig a padding within the aggregate than to try to dig down inside a hard rock. All right, so hopefully those 2 methods when you're doing your padding for your home or to set your shipping container on, again, because some people do a full padding, some to put their container on, some people just do cement pairs. But so those 2 methods will save you a lot of time when creating your foundation. All right, so there you go, there you have it. Take care. Bye bye. Take care.